No. Instructor Mike says, as a use of force, firearms, and former taser instructor, it's the same motion as pointing a firearm. There is what can be done in training and what is done under stress. Those two worlds are different.
For sure.
And he follows up. He's got a couple more in a row. I'm just going to keep reading them. Furthermore, the one trigger press is consistent with taser usage, unlike multiple trigger presses with a firearm. If one was scared, this would have to be a demonstration before the jury. The police department should be put on trial because they don't necessarily produce real world stressors and test the officers under those stressors. A lot of departments fail their officers because of substandard training. The problem is she was not tested under stress for support side carry, support side deployment. That's why she used her taser with her dominant hand, because she uses that more than her support hand. So
yeah, I'm often asked why departments don't train their officers to a higher standard, and the reason is they don't want to. It's expensive, and you'll drop a lot of officers, and hiring replacements will be more expensive. So the department does a cost-benefit analysis, basically, and says, hey, listen, we know they're not as good as they could be, but they're good enough for what we need them to do 90% of the time, and the rest of the time we'll pay settlements.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, the cost is the main thing. And when you think about the amount of time officers are already spending doing various activities that is not police work, every bit of training that you add is them not in the field. And so that's hours that are spent, which these are good hours, I think, that would be spent doing training, but they're hours that have to be justified in city budgets.
And most of the officers don't want the training. They don't want to go and run around, and they're not interested. They're disinterested in guns. They're disinterested in doing hand-to-hand combative type stuff, BJJ type stuff. They're not interested. They want to do whatever their, hand out speeding tickets or work at the desk or whatever their normal day-to-day job is.